Can you put that video where I was standing in One Zaabeel and showing the view in the day and the night? So that you understand the view in the night. The view is so. What I did is, so when I was in One Zaabeel, I switched off all the lights of the apartment and I showed people the view. It was a city view, whereas because it had so much life, because you had the frame over there. And another very important part about Zabeel is that because the Zabeel Palace is there is very limited construction. Not everyone can construct. So the kind of names that you'll see in that location, One Zaabeel, Wasl, address Zabeel, and then it's DIFC ahead of you. Apart from this, there's World Trade Center, one of the most iconic buildings in Dubai, and always will be in the hearts of people who've lived in Dubai all their life. Of course, 100%. You have the Dubai Stock Exchange there, and again, the Etisalat building. Again, it's loved by people who've lived here for more than all their lives. They have a lot of respect towards these buildings.
Correct, absolutely right. I think it's a no-brainer. It's a very good location. And now, the best part about it is the payment plan.
Okay.
5% booking.
Okay.
Then another 5% after 30 days.
Okay.
And then it's 5% after 3 months.
Okay.
And then it's after 6 months.
Okay.
60-40.
60-40. So the reason I'm saying these investments as under 1 million, because let's say a 1.5 million one bed, 60% of it will be around, let's say, 800,000, but in plus the 4% DLD, it'll stay under a million rooms. And then because the payment plan is so stretched out, there are few. Normally, you'll always find developers who are like 24% down, right?
Correct.
So and I had a lot of investors tell me, see, 24% is a bit hard. Can we get a payment plan that's a bit stretched out? So this is one of those rare, again, because the funding, they don't need your money to complete the construction.
Absolutely.
They just they want to, of course, keep away the flippers. They want to keep away from speculators. They love their end users, and that's always been their trend. And they're very financially comfortable. That's why
sorry to cut you off, but I think the last couple of units that I sold in Wasl, they're all end users.
Which also reminds me, the reason I'm doing this podcast with Jabri, especially about Wasl, is because with developers like Meraas and Wasl, not everybody gets units. With Wasl especially, I'd almost given up because I don't think I can even reach the front gate. I know, being me,
Watch what you're saying and do not be biased.
I'm not being biased.
Just telling you.
I'm not being biased. I could not reach the front gate. That's true. He can. I can't. And then see whether if it's Emaar, Sobha, Damac, a lot of other private developers. Yes, I can definitely. I have my fingers, hands. I can definitely pull some strings. But then I love the fact that we have someone like Mr. Jabri who can help us get. See, that is a big issue. See, during launches, see, the whole game is about getting the. See, why does someone invest in off plan? The idea of investing in off plan is at that launch you want to get the best units. I see
a good entry price.
See, 2 days. In fact, forget 2 days. 2 hours after the launch, you probably lost the game. 2 hours after the launch because the best units are sold out. 2 hours. That's all you have. 60 minutes. I know I'm being aggressive, but that's the reality of things.
2 hours is 120 minutes.
No, I'm saying I'm reducing 2 hours. I'm saying not even 2 hours. 60 minutes is all you have. The entire work, planning, everything that's done before that launch. Because what happens before the launch is we study the floor plans. We know which units we wanna get.
True.
And then we fight and try to tooth and nail to get those units. And so the entire preparation is 3 days before the launch. And then the person who gets the right units makes the maximum money. That's the game. Okay, now when it comes to competition, just to see, because someone who's investing, let's say, wants to invest under 1 million dirhams, apart from Wasl, what are the other options he has?
Apart from Wasl?
Yeah.
Jumeirah Garden City as well is nice.
I love Jumeirah Garden City.
Jumeirah Garden City is nice. I mean, all depends on which developer. Whatever developer, I mean, there's a lot, but some I would definitely go for in Jumeirah Garden City, and some I wouldn't, to be honest. But It's a very garden city.
See, I'll tell you in my mind, okay? And we're going to make a list, a proper report on this, okay? Pros, cons, price per square foot, ROIs, okay? So that we can help catalyze your decision making. I'll tell you my favorites and correct me if I'm wrong. Zabeel, Kifaf. And this just under 1 million, okay? Where if someone, if he has, okay?
That you're going to say Solaya, Morocco.
Okay. Jumeirah Garden City. Okay. Meydan.
Yeah.
Okay. Because see, I love anything around downtown. Heartland 2 by Sobha. I'm just saying, if I'm talking about for not for us, for someone who is like a third party, what should he assess? Okay.
Correct.
In the other side of town, Furjan, and one contender, one investor actually asked me to make a video to talk about this location. Is I don't know if you've heard of it, but Dubai Science Park.
Dubai Science Park. Someone else spoke to me about this
Because
recently, but I don't remember who.
It's right next to Dubai Hills, and there's a metro station coming in Dubai Science Park as well.
So it's behind Dubai Hills, right?
It's sort of parallel to Dubai. It's a good location. So basically, from Dubai Science Park, you get a full view of, if you select the right property, full view of Dubai Hills and the downtown skyline. You know, like how you see the downtown skyline from the golf club.
Yeah.
That's what you see from Dubai Science Park.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think there's a Marriott there as well. There's a Marriott. Yeah, there's
Marriott Residences?
Yes.
Ah,
that's in Dubai Science Park.
I didn't know that.
There's a Marriott residence in Dubai Science Park.
I had no
so
idea.
I think if you study these locations, I'll throw in Ashama as well. I'll throw in Damac Riverside as well. And if I make a report on this, a complete report, and I will make this report. So when you schedule a call with us, you'll be having a report of these, and then we will understand which investment you resonate with. We'll discuss pros and cons, and then we'll take a call.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be chilling with the pilot on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, and we'll take a video as well. You know, I think nowadays I like doing this. You know, whenever the clients don't like being shown in public, so we keep the client's face hidden. But you know, I want the audience to understand. Nowadays, this has been my new kick, my new thrill.
Are you gonna drive or am I gonna drive?
You want to drive?
Yeah, because I don't trust your driving, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, you can drive. I'll talk.
Yeah.
It's a good combination. So we four will be there and we'll be going around the client. So this is what I've been doing. So there's a video called House Hunt. I was with a client showing around properties. So even this, it's a different category. I think he was comfortable between the 4 to 6 billion mark.
Yeah.
Where he was like, he lived all his life in Dubai. He gave this beautiful theory on macroeconomics where he said the prices never increased.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you explain?
I mean, he said basically, how everything is correlated. Price of gold, whatever it is. Like for example, 15 to 20 years ago, the price of a one bed would have been this amount and the price of gold would have been this amount.
X.
Okay? And literally, if you look at it now, or even 2 years ago, or even 1 year ago, the price of a one bed is this much, and the price of gold is even this much. So either way, it's just everything is going up.
So he's basically signed up to Rao Paul, and he understands the theory of macroeconomics, inflation. That's why it's hobby, right? So he's like, Zohaib, at this stage, if money, let's suppose, why he said 4 to 6 billion he wants to invest is that if I keep 4 million in the bank, I'm literally burning away close to 10% every year just due to inflation. So if I buy a bar of gold, okay, so he's like, okay, if I bought a property worth $1 million or gold worth $1 million 10 years ago, today the value of gold has jumped at the same rate.
Correct.
So everything can be pegged to gold. That is why this entire topic came because I was talking about an investor I had who was a footballer from Switzerland. He had around 8 million dirhams in savings in Switzerland. And he put his entire savings into property in Dubai. He trusted Dubai, so he put his entire savings. So in 2021, we segregated it between majorly Dubai Creek Harbour and Nushama. So, but point we're talking about, this was his theory that, because of inflation and currency devaluation, because the dirham is pegged to the dollar and he wants to just take advantage, he put all his money into property and it was a great decision. And this is what even this person's doing. He's like, the world is not
what it used to be.
It's not what it used to be. Keeping traditional methods of just keeping money in the bank may not suffice.
Exactly. He said actually it would be a lot better if you put it into property, and down the line if there was anything that happens, correction for example. What is it? What's the worst that could happen? He'll rent for a slightly lower amount.
That's what he mentioned.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Is it going to go back up later on? Yes, absolutely.
So I'll tell you what he wants to invest in. So he said, okay, his confusion is, should I buy one property between 4 and 6 million, or should I buy 2 properties? That's his concern.
I think too.
So we're going to go to, Maritime City, Jumeirah Garden City, Meydan, and then Valley. I think this is what he wants to see.
Because we were talking about townhouses as well, so we want to show him the value.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because he did not want to see Furjan and Science Park because he wanted to invest around downtown. He believed in that theory.
Yeah.
After living 21 years in Dubai. I think it's valid. See, these videos where I go with clients and I give you a live client's perspective is very important for you to understand, especially someone who's lived all his life.
Absolutely.
Especially with Emirates. The next video will be Jabri and me. We will be with a pilot from Emirates. Probably he's not comfortable in revealing his identity, and we are completely comfortable with that. But I want you to know perspective of someone who's lived 21 years in Dubai, and he's going to put his life savings into investments in Dubai. And because this investment, the rentals will be paying for his retirement. So it's going to be a very careful, because the responsibility is on both of us.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you for today's podcast, and I hope it made sense. Feel free to leave comments below. Everyone loves Mr. Jabri. If you want to speak to him, let me know, and I'll connect you to Mr. Jabri himself. He's a really fun guy to hang out with. I think people fall in love with him. He's very charismatic. And feel free, if you want to schedule a Zoom call, the link is given below. Show us some love. Do hit the like button, share, subscribe. And if you want to watch the video with someone who's lived 21 years in Dubai, click on the notifications button so that you'll be notified once the video comes in. Thank you for watching. Mohammed Zohaib, Mohammed Jabri. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you going to buy or no? Khalas, we're tired.
3x. 3x.